So good morning everybody. It's around 9:30 here in Israel. I've been taking off a couple of days with the family, but one day I really want to spend with some cool startups and new toys I got. So this is the brand new parrot and I'm going to test it now in Hertzliya, show you some footage of it. Today we're also going to meet a couple of interesting people. I hope that works out, and we're going to make an interview with Intelligo. The CEO and co-founder is Shlomo Mervis. We'll see how that goes, and I wish you a great day. Okay, super exciting. I just made it to Hertzliya. For all of the people who don't know, Hertzliya is where I actually did my bachelor's at the university called IDC. And so it's good to be back here. Beautiful weather here. Actually, where I'm going right now is WeWork. WeWork is a co-working space that was founded by some Israeli guys, and now it's probably the highest valued startups out there. Anyhow, I'm here in Hertzliya. Behind me is Porsche and Audi. And in front of me, I'm going to show you in a second, is Microsoft. So really all the big tech giants, car manufacturers, all of the companies that you can imagine are here in Israel. Okay, David, this is my first meeting today here in Hertzliya.
Morning.
Maybe give my audience a short introduction of who you are.
Sure. My name is David. I'm from LA and then New York, living here in Israel now. I come from the marketing world, and right now we're running a startup called Sparkly, where we help anyone create mobile-first content to better engage their audience.
So tell maybe my audience in one sentence, what's so special about Israeli tech, Israeli startups?
And I think everyone's talked about how Israel is the startup nation and why, and have different theories. I think one of the reasons Israelis were taught from age 0 to be go-getters and go attack the impossible. And so I think they do that here very well. So when someone says something's impossible, they're like, well, we'll figure out a way to do it and get it out there.
You got a little bit of, let's say, insights on America and Israel. Do you see any differences?
Of course, there's a lot of differences, but I think one of the big advantages that Israel has is that it's such a small country and you have all the big corporates here.
Yes.
And you have access. So as a startup in America, I think it would be very hard for you to get into one-on-one with CEO of Citibank, for instance.
Yeah.
But here in Israel, you just go up to, one phone call away and you can get in touch with them. So you could actually pitch to the huge corporations and get to them in a way that you can't do that in the States.
So very small ecosystem, very connected, I guess.
It's a very small, very well-connected ecosystem.
Right,
I feel like that's another thing here in Israel. The default is, let me see if I can help you, unless I can't do it. And in the States, like, why should I help you unless I get something?
Very cool. Thank you very much for these insights.
Thanks for having me.
So that was really successful here. We got a very good interview. Make sure to stay tuned to watch that one. And got to hang out with a couple of new friends, old friends. And it was really good to have like a mini meetup kind of thing here as we work in Hertzliya. And now I just realized I have not enough memory on my laptop, so I have to go quickly buy a hard drive and a couple of SD cards. And then we'll continue on the journey today to Tel Aviv. Now I'm in Tel Aviv and going to visit a friend of mine who I actually used to work for a company called Adkit. And what they do is business intelligence, a very interesting company. And my friend who back then hired me just became the CEO. So let's see if he's willing to say a few words on camera. Okay, that's a wrap. Didn't get anybody from Adkit. Now let me tell you 1 second what Adkit does. Adkit is a market research and business intelligence company. What I did and what they do is basically they're helping companies to see what competitors do or try to help them in making strategic decisions. Unfortunately, I didn't get anybody on camera today, but I think to a certain extent I was inspired to do all of this here by that company because I was basically in charge of all the innovation that was going on in finance and medtech. I guess I got the inspiration a little bit from here. Now going back to Beit Shemesh, I hope you enjoyed to see a little bit of my day, of what I was up to, and I'll see you in the next vlog, probably from Zurich. Oh, and if you're still here and I got your attention, why don't you subscribe to my channel? Just hit that subscribe button somewhere. Thank you.